Um, Hello everybody. Welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I just have a story. On my previous channel, before I started doing everything else, I told this story, and I think it's one of the best stories that I have. It's just a really unique story, and if you relate to this in any capacity at all, you probably need to rethink every single thing that you're doing in your life. Yeah, so I'm getting more viewers now, I'm getting more subscribers, and more people are tuning in, so I feel like this is the perfect time to retell this story because I took the old one down. But as you can guess from the title, this is the famous poop sock incident. No edits, no cuts, no nothing. This might be take number 4 simply because I've had to move around to find like a spot to record in my college dorm. We're here now. So here's the story, straight through. I'm in my junior year of college, basically, right? It's my sophomore year of college right now, and it's May, so it's gonna be my junior year of college. I'm a 20-year-old man, right? This story happened about 5 years ago, 6 years ago almost. It's been like 6 years, I can't believe that. But in my freshman year of high school, during that summer is when this fateful day happened. All right. So it was the end of my freshman year of high school. I just made the basketball team. I'm Filipino. You know Filipinos play basketball, especially the short ones, right? I was 4'10" and I made that basketball team, right? I might have been Kyrie Irving himself, right? So of course I wanted to get better. I wanted to keep up with the competition. There was this stunning park a few neighborhoods away. This stunning, beautiful park. I would go to this park, walk 2 miles to this park every day for the whole entire summer that it didn't rain. I would bike there and then walk back, play basketball there. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful park. It was one full court, right? The court was green and it had like no dents. It was awesome. There was a playground and it was kind of like sunken in, and over everything else was like a hill and then trees everywhere. There was like built-in shade, perfect for like 85-degree days if you're just playing basketball. Like, it's an isolated park. A few cars go by, whatever, right? Perfect park to train. So I went there almost every day of that summer with my friend Pranav. He went to my high school. He was a year older than me, but he would be my training buddy. We would train. And so we would train every day. But there was this one day. It was one day. There was this one day where I was kind of going through the motions of the day. I usually play basketball around like the 3 o'clock mark all the way until like 7 p.m. That's when the sun goes down. Like 8 p.m. is when the sun goes down. So like 7:30, I'll leave the park, right? I'll get there at like 3, and it's not too hot. It's not as hot as 1 p.m., but it's not as like cold as like early morning or late night. So that's the perfect time to go. And I go to this park, right? But I'm kind of going through the motions of the day. I'm like, there is something actually very wrong with my stomach. It might have been something I ate. I don't know what I ate. I don't know what did it. There's something wrong with my stomach. But I'm kind of going through the motions. I'm like, okay, like, I can definitely still play basketball. I'm not missing a day of basketball. Other people are out there getting better than me. I can't take a day off. That was my downfall. So I go to the park as usual. I'm taking a few shots. I'm feeling good. Sun's out. Amazing. My friend is there. There's a light breeze. Nothing could go wrong at this beautiful park summer day. Until it hits me. I feel this sharp pain. I'm like, what is that? All of a sudden, I can't move. All of a sudden, I'm not moving. I'm like, dude, no, I gotta take a break, man. I gotta sit down. You know that feeling when you gotta go and like your stomach is cramping, and especially if my basketball players, if you know this, like when it happens while you're playing basketball, you want to keep playing, but you know you got to sit down. So I sit down, I'm like, oh, this is getting really bad. Like it's a bowel movement. It's moving down. It's not just a cramp. I need to go now. I need to go right now. And mind you, this is an isolated park. Nothing but trees, forest, nothing. Hills, nothing. There's a school over that way. It's like a 5-minute walk. And this like old building. And to this day, I have no idea what that building is. Whether it be like an educational building or like an office or something. But it's big enough to have a bathroom. But even so, I'm like, okay, dude, like if I try and go there, I'm not gonna make it, right? The park is here, the building is here, and there's a road right across right here, and then the trees are right here. So like the cars are watching me play basketball. They're watching me have this panic attack because I don't know where to poop. I don't know where to go, right? So I'm saying if I try and go to the school, not gonna make it. I'm gonna poop in my pants. If I try and go to this building that definitely has a bathroom, but I'm still not really sure, I'm not gonna make it. So what are my options at this point? At this point, my friend's laughing at me. He's being kind of a meanie, right? In lack of better words. He's kind of laughing at me. He's like, dude, why don't you just go in the forest? So I'm like, that's the only option we have. I can't poop my pants. Then I can't play basketball afterwards, right? And this is what I'm thinking about. This is my thought process. Basketball, right? I'm doing whatever I can to continue playing, but I just can't continue playing. I can't continue playing. I'm frozen in shock. I'm like, oh, dude, like I can't move. The hill is right there. I tell my friend, bro, you gotta go. You're out of here. I go on top of the hill. The hill is right here, right? I told you before, the park is like sunken in. It's just like a pit. And all around it is just like an uphill, right? I'm at the top of this hill overlooking the park. I'm squatting down, nearly Asian squatting. I have really bad ankle mobility, so I'm not even Asian squatting. I'm just squatting, doing my business, right? It was bad. It wasn't, I didn't get lucky with like a ghost wipe where you try and wipe, there's nothing there. I didn't get lucky with like a clean poop. It was just straight sludge. It was sludge. It was awful. It was basically just diarrhea. It was definitely like something I had earlier that day that caused that. But I was like, dude, this is bad. And then when I'm done, I'm like, okay, I feel a little bit better. I have nothing to wipe with. Why didn't I think about this before? So I'm looking at the trees. I'm like, I'm not wiping with a leaf. I'm not risking that. There's going to be ants all in my butt crack. There's going to be poison ivy all in my butt crack. That's not a risk I want to take. So my bag is right next to me, my beautiful high school basketball backpack that I still use to this very day. I'm looking through my bag because, maybe there's like a tissue or like something lucky. Nothing. There's this sock. I don't know where the sock came from. It wasn't one of the socks that I had on my feet. It was literally a spare black Nike sock in the back pocket of my backpack. I'm like, why are you here? Why are you here? When did I put you here? Maybe it was from vacation and I was packing and I put stuff in my backpack and I left something in there. Why do I have a sock in my backpack? I'm blessed. I say a quick prayer. I'm like, thank you. Thank you very much. I look at the sock. I say, brother, you were meant for feet, but today you're meant for my butt. So I take the sock, this black sock, just wipe with just the sock. I sacrificed that sock. That sock saved my life, man. If that wasn't there, I would have had poop crust all in my butt walking 2 miles back to my house. But I had that sock for who knows why. I just had to throw it away. There's nothing else I could do. I had to throw it away, say goodbye to that sock, realize how lucky I was, and yeah, just did my business. Everything went as planned. I felt better. I went home. It's just that sock had to be sacrificed. And so this moment definitely kind of changed my life. I definitely was a bit more careful when going somewhere and I had like stomach problems and I like didn't want to risk like having to poop and having the same thing happen again, because it was really bad and it was really scary. When you need to poop and it's that bad, it's like diarrhea, it's about to come out, and you have nowhere to go within a 1 minute walking distance from you and nothing to wipe with, that's scary. That's human vulnerability at its best. And that's what I experienced, right? And so from that day forward, especially throughout high school, and I actually had my fair share of really bad poop during school. My friends will know that. I actually carried a plastic Ziploc bag with like spare underwear in it. Nobody ever knew. Like this might be the first time I'm telling anybody, right? Aside from like my mom or like a random friend that's like, yo, what's that in your backpack? I used to carry around a Ziploc bag, just one piece of underwear, just in a Ziploc bag, just airtight, right? In my backpack, just in case anything happened and I needed to poop my pants. But yeah, that's the poop sock story, the poop sock incident. I still can't believe that happened. I really got bailed out by a sock, and I had to use a sock in the middle of nowhere to wipe my butt. So yeah, that's the story. Again, this is not supposed to be relatable. If it is relatable, comment something. I'd love to hear your poop sock incident too. But yeah, no cuts, no edits. Story straight. If you guys want to hear more stories and just more of my content, subscribe. But thanks for watching. I hope you liked it.